What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Coming Clean. Today, I want to talk about something that people might go as far to say that this thing has destroyed our generation's ability to be happy. Something that is as huge as us comparing and judging and beating ourselves up every single day about this thing that is in, I would go as far as say, most of our lives. And that thing is social media. So I have talked about social media a bit in a few other episodes, actually. I mean, I've talked about body positivity, which is actually still one of my favorite Coming Clean episodes because it just hit so close to home for me, especially me battling with my own body, I guess, dysmorphia and imaging after having a baby. But this episode is going to be a little different and a little bit more broad. So today I want to talk about just in general, the negativity spread throughout social media. And especially to me in the last few years, I feel like it has just like blown up and people just, they can't disagree to disagree. You know, it's always like a huge fight, or it just kind of gets out of hand with the negativity. And obviously, this has a huge impact on our mental health, which can also have a huge impact on our physical health. And then also, I want to kind of dive into how to handle negativity if you ever receive it. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, so obviously, I want to just start out by saying that negativity on social media isn't a new concept. Of course, there has been negativity on social media since the beginning of social media, and some struggle with it more than others, but whether you have honestly 5 followers on social media or 5 million followers on social media, you can experience negativity on social media. I know that even when I personally started social media, there was negativity. There was negativity towards me. There was negativity on my page. There was negativity with people that would make pages and make fun of people. Negativity on social media, it affects people of all ages and from all different social groups. Doesn't matter if you're not popular or you're popular, if you're not a celebrity, if you're a celebrity, it can affect you. You can be seemingly also like the most liked and perfect human on the planet on social media, and you can still have someone out there that is going to spread negativity about you. You just like that saying, you're not a taco, you can't please everyone. You know, there's going to be those negative, as I like to call it, keyboard warriors hiding behind the internet. In my opinion, because I've been on Instagram for over 10 years now, in the last year or so, just to kind of sum it up, the negativity has risen immensely. And to me, it has quite frankly just gotten out of hand. I feel like now even people are on social media just to spread hate and negativity. And I just want to say, like, I'm quite honestly over it. I'm so sick of seeing people be mean to people online, be negative to people online. There's absolutely no need to post something that is harmful or hateful. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should sugarcoat everything online and that you should worry about, I'm not saying that you have to like just post like positive, positive, positive. Like if you're having bad days, like obviously that, don't just like be fake online, but there's a fine line between doing harm over good and posting something that seems negative, in my opinion, is towards someone is just unnecessary. I've seen, Instagram pages out there that their whole page, all they do is post negative about people. They run their whole Instagram making fun and bashing people. They probably have never even met these people. They probably don't even know these people. Not to mention a whole page, but even like bringing it down to a negative comment, a complaint, something that like is going to directly affect someone. Because whether you realize it or not, with that negative comment, it affects them and it also affects you. Because I always say, like, you are what you eat. Well, you are what you post. You are what you comment. So before you post something on your story, like you're subtweeting someone or you're going to start some drama with someone, just know that every move that you make, it reflects on you. And a lot of the times, people that are negative and are hateful, it stems from something like deeper down inside. Because they say that, people that are above people aren't down here bringing people down. They're bringing people that are below them up with them. So that's like an empowering move, a positive move. Again, it is your choice. I would never tell you what to do. I would only, through this channel, have a conversation, chit-chatting with you. Like I would sit down and chit-chat with my friend, and I would tell my friend, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you commenting that? Why are you posting like something that's negative about this person? And let me reiterate, like I was saying before, I'm not saying that you should censor your speech to fit what others want. I'm simply just saying that before you make a negative comment towards someone or make a negative post directly at someone, just think of how unproductive that is. There are so many ways to disagree with someone that is tactful and respectful. In a way, you are wanting to disagree with someone publicly. But it's not by being judgmental or blatantly rude to them. You can, and it's healthy, you can agree to disagree. That is the great thing about, freedom of speech and speaking your own mind and having your own opinions. We can all agree to disagree. And that is more of like a humble and gracious way to express your dislike for something. But social media has been able to be a mask for so many people. You can sit behind your computer and you don't have to be face to face with the person that you're, being negative with or spreading that that thing that will affect someone's mental health, affect their sleep schedule, affect their anxiety level. We have to be aware of our actions on social media, and we need to eliminate the negativity altogether and just remember to focus on using it for good. I understand that you may not like someone or what someone does, but depression, stress, loneliness, low self-esteem, suicidal thoughts, all of these things can stem from your negative comment that you give to someone on social media. So I like to say, before you social media, you need to think. You need to think, is it true what you're saying? H, you need to think, is this what I'm saying, is it helpful? I, is what I'm saying inspiring to someone? N, is what I'm saying necessary for someone to hear? And K, is what I'm saying kind? So don't use social media for hate and negativity. And don't use social media to impress people, but use social media to impact people. I believe social media can be used for so many great things. I use social media personally to share my life experiences, my daily habits, nutritional hacks, my fitness goals, since they differ all the time, different workout routines, and even like my personal life, like my daughter. So on a platform that is so seemingly perfect, I personally strive to be real and to be honest and to be less filtered. There are so many ways to use social media for all of us to help each other and to be more positive. It can be a great space for many of us to come together, to learn from each other, to show empathy, to educate one another, to connect with each other, and to entertain each other, to make everyone happy and to make everyone laugh. Choosing to follow Instagram pages that spread positivity to help you reach your goals, both physically and mentally, can help you protect your peace and to grow as the person that you are meant to be. I don't know about you, but especially with these 2 crazy, wild last years that we've had, I want to focus on growth. I want to worry less, and I truly just want to impact more people. I also, now that I have a 2-year-old daughter, she's almost 2, but I want to be a good role model for her. And I want to only think and speak to myself and to others, especially on social media, how I would think and speak to her with love and kindness and positivity. I know that on my social media, I tend to focus on like physical health rather than mental health, especially like with my Fit and 5 programs and a lot of like, the nutrition and dietary aspect of nutritional and workout aspect of my page. But I want to say that mental health and mental growth is just as, if not more important than physical. Daily improvements, physically and mentally, go hand in hand. And once you get your physical health in check, your mental health should improve and vice versa. Another thing that I want to say is that if someone is spreading negativity and you don't want to cut them off, I've done this. And you don't want to unfollow them because then they're going to see that and then they're going to be like, what's going on? You can always mute them on social media. There's like a new feature that Instagram has that's really nice because it's not as harsh as unfollowing someone, but that way you can protect your anxiety and your mental health. And also, taking away social media, you can also do this with real people in your life. You can keep people as acquaintances rather than filling your immediate circle of friends with people that are negative and people that do not bring out the best in you. Anyways, social media, I just want to say it doesn't have to always be negative. And I don't think it is. I think it's a very productive tool when used that way. I know that it started out 10 years ago as more of like a connection platform. It was a great way for us to keep in touch with our friends and family. If social media can be a great support system, people who share their passions and want to spread positivity on social media, in return from sharing their passions, can receive so much love and support. And I just feel like that is such a beautiful thing. And honestly, the key to using social media in the best way possible for your health and for your growth is to use it in moderation. Maybe, and I started practicing this more recently, maybe even make like a timer or like a rule to yourself. So 30 minutes before you go to bed, you don't have your phone. And 30 minutes after you wake up, guess what? You don't have your phone. I've been doing the 30-minute wake up rule. The only thing I check on my phone is to check Presley's Nanit, but I am not touching the social media button on my phone. So I think that this is a great rule of thumb, just starting out, even 30 minutes, because I've been so glued to my phone. So I was like, okay, let's just baby step it here and do 30 minutes. And then from there, we'll get to an hour and we'll kind of work up from there. But, before you know it, if you don't set boundaries, you're on your phone scrolling on Instagram for 2 hours, and it's been 2 hours and you've done nothing really productive. So just think of how much more you can accomplish with a peace of mind if you did this. And I also wanted to say a few simple things that you could do in the morning before you check your phone that is productive, that is proactive, that is going to make you better. And you can get up before you get on your phone and you can go exercise, go for a run. You can journal, you can meditate, you can do yoga, you can get yourself in the kitchen, make yourself a healthy breakfast, make yourself some coffee. That's what I've been doing every morning. Connecting with your kids before you get on your phone, with your spouse, scheduling out your day, which is what I do, and set my intentions for the day and goals for the day or for the week. And you can also, while doing all these things, listen to Coming Clean as one of these action items, because this is a more productive way to do multiple things even while you're listening to a podcast. Okay, y'all. So let's move in to the 5 things. So for today's 5 things, I wanted to talk about some things that I personally do and some things that I've asked some of my friends that they personally do that is been beneficial for them towards this topic. All right, y'all. So the 5 ways to avoid the negative lash on social media and promote positivity. Number 1 is share yourself. This one is kind of obvious, but it's important. Even if it's just yourself, it's good to share. Be vulnerable and share things that you've learned, share things that you're passionate about, share things that you think could be great for someone else. Because I think that sharing your personal experience, your personal hardship, your personal goals, these things and being real and vulnerable can help people with their situation. So if you're relatable, this is one great tool to be on your social media. This can also help you with your growth points and You can also look back on your social media and be like, wow, this is how far I've come. Like, look at what I was posting about before, and I've overcame that, and look how strong I am now. So this can not only touch other people and be positive for other people, but this can also be impactful for your own growth. Sharing is so empowering and beautiful. So definitely try to put this one in action. Number 2 is follow Instagram accounts that promote positivity or something that feeds your soul, something that feeds your interest. Just as your experiences can help other people with theirs, other people's experiences can often help you with yours. So following accounts that, can help you in a positive way, that promote positivity, could be exactly what you need at the right time. If you want to learn about a topic, follow someone that's an expert at that topic. Or if you're wanting to learn something, follow someone that can help you learn something. I mean, there's like so many amazing accounts out there. I mean, even if you like to follow animals, there's an Instagram page that has baby animals, and it's just something that you look at and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing ever. If it makes your heart happy, those are great ones as well. Number 3 is promote someone else's work. So posting about yourself, it's great and it's normal, but we should kind of take a break from always posting about ourselves and praise someone else instead. Someone whose work really inspired you, or someone you read their caption and it really inspired you, post about it. Post about a friend's success. Share a family member's video or highlight them in a positive way. Maybe promote a small business in your neighborhood or in your town. Especially with this last year, it's been so hectic, but promoting a small business could be potentially a great thing for them, and it could maybe turn someone's bad day into a good day. Number 4, use social media as a way to learn. So social media, for many of us, including myself, it has turned into a way that people promote their business, and people promote other people's businesses, and they share about what they love. You can easily find accounts that spread the knowledge and that thing that you want to learn and crave. If you want to learn, like another language, you can follow an account that teaches you a new word every day. Or if you're wanting to learn about health and nutrition, follow accounts that show recipes and meal plans and gives you different hacks and tips and tricks. Follow that expert in that area you want to learn, because there is so much to learn. I always say that you can never learn or know enough. And the great thing about social media is it is right at our fingertips. If we use it to grab advice and follow accounts that we are constantly learning from. Number 5, share gratitude for others. So just as promoting other people's work is a great thing to do, and like I said, sharing your own is great as well, but sharing your gratitude for someone or something is so important. So if you are about to celebrate a friend's birthday, post about their birthday. Or maybe just like on random Monday, you can post a friend, like, this friend is like the most amazing human and I'm grateful for them, and I just wanted you all to know. It's probably going to make their day. Sharing about, a friendship or relationship with a family member, this can have such a huge impact on them, even if it's just for that day. So it's always good to practice gratitude. Practice gratitude in general, but having social media is a great way to share and show that gratitude. Social media is so much more than branded content. It is a set of tools that was designed to bring everyone together. Negativity, quite frankly, in life is really easy to find, especially on the internet. But let's try our best to put an end to the fast spread of it by spreading positivity and promoting health and happiness. That is all for me today, everyone. Don't forget to go to Apple Podcast and rate and review. If you aren't watching this on YouTube, go watch it on YouTube. It's a great piece of content to help make your cardio time go by. That is all for me today. Go subscribe to the channel right now. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.